Hey guys, how's it going? Joe here. Welcome to my Zen environment. This is my chill space. This is the first time watching this or getting onto an Oculus. Welcome. This is a beginner's video, a tutorial on what you're going to be seeing and experiencing when you first put on your Oculus. So you're going to go through a bunch of different setups. So just go through all of the prompted setups and it will get you started. It will eventually lead you to your beginner dashboard, your starting dashboard, where you can choose your own environment. This is one of the environments. Just kind of showing you around a little bit here. Pretty cool, huh? A feature that you can enable is you can scan your couch. So I've done that there. That's how you can see my couch. And I don't know if you can see this weird coloring that's going on, but this is also another feature. It can actually read and sense the things moving around in an area. It's pretty cool. I hope you can see it. If not, well, it just looks like I'm looking at the ground. So anyway, we're going to get started here. On your dashboard, you have your first option here. This is your quick settings. This is where you can connect your Wi-Fi, change your Guardian or room scale, your Oculus Air Link. This button right here, this resets your view. So let's say we want our view here. We're going to confirm. Maybe. There we go. So now we can move this thing anywhere we'd like to. We can move it up. We can move it down. We can move it over here. What about over there? Either way, it doesn't really matter. Next option here is you can mute your microphone at any point in time. If you have any kids, you can mute their microphone. Or if you just don't want to be heard, you can just mute your microphone right there. This is your night display. This changes your display from a dark display to a light display, similar as the iPhones. This one right here is a do not disturb. So you can basically go in here and nobody knows you're online. This is a do not disturb. Nobody can send you invites, anything like that. It's just you. Next one here is your voice commands. This is a feature that you do have to enable, and then it listens to your diction and your speech patterns, and then that way it can associate you with whatever tasks you want it to do. The next one here, if you have any issues, it glitches, anything like that, you can report a problem, send it into the tech, and then that way Oculus can, they can change it in the next update, which, hold the phone, the next update is going to be pretty sweet. So I'm going to upload another video on the update, going over what's going to be added in the new update. I'm really stoked about it. There's some awesome new features. Back to what we were doing here. So right here, this is your profile. You can pick a profile picture. Again, the Oculus is set up to your Facebook, but you can choose an independent photo. You do not have to have the Facebook photo. If you don't want that, you can choose it to a different one right here. And for some reason, it started listening to me. I hope you saw that right up there. If you have multiple accounts on one Oculus, you can actually switch your accounts right here. So how do you do that? You literally just go to your profile and switch accounts. Okay. Right here, you can edit your profile, add some information here. That way your friends can see, a little bio on you. Edit avatar. This is where you can edit your character right here. This is my guy. That's me. And this little button here, this is just, you can share your profile or privacy settings, and then add preferences. I have not personally seen any type of ads on here yet for anything, even in the store or anything like that. So right now, there's really no ads running, but I'm sure in the future there's definitely going to be. The next one here is Explore. Excuse me. This is going to bring up your window. Excuse me. This is where you can explore all your Oculus stuff. All right, this is different rooms or games that are suggested from my current picks, what I've played, and what I've put on my wish list. So That looks pretty sweet. Coco 360 video. That's pretty exciting. Haven't watched it. I don't know if I'm going to watch it. I don't know how I feel about watching videos in Oculus because, well, just by myself. But it would be really cool if you can get a few people together. That is, spoiler alert, in the update, you're actually going to be able to invite people over to your environment. So you can have other avatars, other people in their avatar form over to your apartment or to your environment here. And then that way you guys could just watch a movie together. That's super cool. One thing that I'm pretty excited about. We have upcoming events right here. Gaming. Just a bunch of stuff. The next one here, we have our store. This is our app store. So here, over here on the left-hand side, you'll see features, top charts, new releases, all your categories. Browse all. Doesn't matter. Let's just see everything. Your wish list. I don't think I have to explain that. App category, genre, rating, pricing, game mode, player mode, sale type. Crazy. Lots of options. Lots and lots of options. Limited time deals. So they got deals always running all the time. It's pretty sweet. New and updated apps that we love. So just some cool little things there. Ship off to the next one. This is our people tab. This is the purple one here with the little people. This is all of our friends. Again, if you have friends on here, you can, and they are online, you can just go to their card here. We're gonna call it a card, and you go to party, and you would click the party, and then you could either invite them over. Again, that's not an option right now, but you can invite them to a game that you both play. So if there's a game or an app that you both have, you can invite them to that game, and that way you guys can play together. So this last one here is your sharing. This is where you can set up your cast. You can cast to any device or smart TV. There's different things that you do have to have in order to cast to a smart TV. You can just simply cast to your smartphone very easily. Just have the Oculus app and then make sure that your device is paired with that app. Right here, take a photo. You just click this and you can take a photo of whatever you're looking at here. Pretty cool. Last option is recording. Now, as you see, it's blue. That's because we're currently recording, right? And this is where I'm recording from. So if you click this, it's going to turn to your lighter gray right there, just like the other ones. This last tab, this is apps. This is basically your whole giant dashboard of everything that you have on this device. So this device, the Oculus Quest 2, aka Meta Quest 2, is kind of like a phone, is what I like to look at it as. And these are all the apps that you have on your phone. In here you have your store, which is down here on your dashboard, explore down here, settings, which is inside this left tab. If you go top to the right, settings, boom, same thing. Watch this. Oh, let's do that again. Settings, wham, same screen, right? Just a different way to get there. There we have YouTube VR. It's very interesting. It's a lot of VR, like 360 videos, 100% VR videos. It's very interesting. Haven't dabbled in a lot of it, but I would really like to see a creator button or some sort of way to create and upload YouTube videos, which I'm sure there's a way to do it. Haven't figured it out yet, but that's to come. Files here. These are the files that you have on your Oculus. Golf. Obviously some apps right there. Browse. Browse is down here. It's inside there. This is a... that's not down there. So this is an Oculus Browser. So just like on an iPhone you have Safari or you have Google Chrome or you have any of those browsers, that's exactly what this is. This is your Oculus Browser. This, which I don't know if this is fully up and running yet. The last time I checked, which was 5 days ago, I think it was partially running. There were some things that you could look up, but you don't have free roam of it. So then you have Oculus, the TV. Again, haven't checked that out. Seems really cool. Definitely an option. Some other games, and then events. Now, events is kind of cool where if you're in any apps and they have events going, such as, let's see, Horizon Worlds or Rec Room or Alt Space or Horizon Workrooms, any of these could be even immersed, but more like these community rooms here. And they have events going. It will show up right in here. So if you see here, there was an event January 1st on, I believe that was Horizon Worlds. There was some sort of like meditation thing. So kind of cool. Some different apps here. This is voice commands. I got something there. There's a little blue little dot there. I believe that there means that there's something there that I should look into. So, but then you have notifications down here. So there we go. If you want to close that, all you have to do, hit your trigger button here and just click it off to the side. So let's try that again here. We want that thing to go away. Let's just click that. What if we want it to disappear completely? On here, you'll notice you have an Oculus button down here, and that will recenter it. But what happens if you just tap it? Everything disappears. So if you press and hold it, it recenters you. If you tap it, it brings it up. If you tap it, it brings it down. So there we go. So we're going to X this out. So that's just your browser screen right there. And then you can have your control panel. So if you're just hanging out here, you're sitting on your couch and you just want your browser up here and you're doing some stuff, whatever it is, you can have this just hanging out here. So there we are, guys. You know what, real quick, I want to show you something. Let's go into the settings and just touch base real fast with this. So in here you have your system, Wi-Fi, Guardian, personal. This is a virtual environment. Right here we can change our environments. Kind of cool. Multiple different environments. Many options. I heard with the new update there's going to be some new environments as well. Pretty sweet. So here's another environment. This is one of my favorites as well. This is my wife's favorite. Pretty cool. I really hope that I can someday investigate that little area because it looks super awesome. Super awesome. All right. So let's go back to our settings real quick. So we're back to environment. Now we want to go back to that tab. All we have to do is hit this right there. Boom. This is your storage, how much you have, apps, notifications that you might have, different accounts you can link. This is your hands and controllers. So right now you see the controller here, but let me see if it will disappear. Move my hand around, pinch. No, it's because I have I've been using the controller. But when you first turn it on, you can enable hand tracking. So what happens is when you open your home, this will actually track your hands and you can use your hands instead of the controller, which is next level if you ask me. Hands down, super awesome. Accessibility, this is just your different options, like your color, your text size, different things like that. If you can't really see the words because they're too small, you can bump them up. Privacy, security, experimental. Now, when you start your Oculus app, I really recommend you to go into a creator mode. The reason why is because you will get more options. You will actually get this feature, the experimental. And what that does is that gives you the option of the 120 Hz refresh rate. It's just a higher rate that the screens that the things inside the lenses see. So you're going to see things much more clear, much more crisp. Like if you were to look at those trees, they'd be a little more crisp. And then the movement speed is also more fluid instead of sometimes slower. I should say it's faster instead of slower, instead of choppy. It's all pretty smooth, but it's more, it's faster. It's much faster. Excuse me. AirLink. If you have If you have a PC, you can AirLink your Oculus to your PC. Again, there are some other things that you may have to have in order for that to be compatible. Apps, devices, things like that. Bluetooth, mouse and keypad tracking. This is pretty cool. You can actually bring your mouse and your keyboard in to VR. Just like the couch here, you can scan your desk. You can get a specific, right now there's only about 2 models of keyboards that are compatible with the Meta Quest 2. Bluetooth pairing, that's pretty sweet. Oh, there we go. The keyboard and gamepad to your device. Yep. Bring your couch into VR. Already did that. So bring your desk into VR. Like I said, we were just talking about that. That is an option. Pretty sweet. Display theme. Again, you can change your display, whether it to be the dark or the light. See outlines of people and things within your room scale boundary to increase your awareness. And that's exactly what I have here. I don't know if you can see this, but if you can see this, you see exactly what I'm saying right now. If you can't see this, well, you just see me looking at my couch. But there's different lines, which it almost looks like a pencil sketch, and outlines. And you can see my hand here. You can see stuff on the ground. It looks like, yep, there's a dog bed right there. Kind of cool. Multitasking. What that does is that allows you to bring up multiple tabs at once instead of having a single, as if like you're going to have the Explorer. Now what happens is, how do we do this? We grab this right at the bottom and we move this over there. And now let's do this. Let's do that one. All right, right? So wham, now you have 2 things. You can actually do a third, and that's pretty cool. So you have 1 screen, 2 screens, and then you'd have a 3rd screen right here. Pretty insane. So there you go. There's some options. Back to where we were. It's almost done. You can raise your view. Okay, so this is you can raise your viewing position while in supported apps. This setting resets every time you confirm or redraw your Guardian boundaries, which is kind of cool because they reset by themselves. It automatically remembers your previous Guardian boundary. Right here, your thumbstick angle. I think that's pretty important because everybody's hand operates a little differently, and if you're playing games, you're just operating things. It's annoying if your thumb, I don't know if you can see that, if your thumb doesn't exactly move perfectly forward when you're holding this forward. You know, it kind of moves like maybe off to the side a little bit. So when you want it to go forward, you can actually reset that so that it will actually react to where your thumb is going instead of where it is. So there we go. If you guys like the video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. That way it gets this video out to more people and they know what they're looking at when they first get into an Oculus Quest. Now, if you haven't purchased an Oculus Quest and you're thinking about doing it, I have a link down below that literally just gives you $30 if you purchase the Oculus Quest from the Oculus Quest store and use the link. Now, when you do this, it will give me $30 as well. So it's pretty cool. It helps me, helps you, and it's free. It's just where you purchase the Oculus. There's no price difference, no upsales, no nothing like that. So if you guys like the video, again, hit that like button. Thank you very much for watching. You guys have yourself a great day.